When it comes to losing weight, some of us will start going to the gym, some of us will do the gym as well as a diet. But I want to take you through my journey of not doing either, which is going to the gym and diet. I know I say diet, but I'll explain that to you. I managed to lose 10 kg without counting any calories over a period of time, and I'll let you know how long that took me. You need to watch to the end just to know. Okay, so I will share my journey with you, but I'm going to break this into 7 steps, and we'll start by looking at what the problem was. So for me, I was overweight, and I am still overweight. I am working towards losing more weight. The problem was not so much of the weight, but it was more what came with being fat or overweight. I know people don't like using the word fat, but I use fat for myself to motivate me to lose that weight. I really needed to lose the weight. And here are the problems. So we start with looking at the problems. One of the many problems I had, having gained so much weight, I am 5 feet tall and I'm over 50. I'm in my mid-50s actually. And one of the problems I encountered was headaches. And I tell you, I had headaches every day, especially in the mornings when I wake up. It wasn't pleasant. I had been to my GP. The headaches just did not go, and I ended up using paracetamol literally every day. That wasn't good. The next step for me, one of the problems I had too, was my ankles were aching me, and it wasn't a pleasant experience when you have to walk from A to B. I mean, imagine, I'm like, really? At this age? Oh, Lord. So I had that. I was feeling tired and very draggy each time I get up. The day is not necessarily nice because you're tired, constantly tired. My belly was wobbling from left to right. I knew I was overweight, even though I didn't really look overweight. I'm short, you know? So I thought, that's it. I needed to make a decision. I need to make a change. And that's when we come to the mindset. I had to shift my mindset. There was no way about it. I just said, that's it. This has to stop. You know, mindset is equals to what we call problem solving. It hopefully helps people, helps us to reflect on what is really going on. What can I change? How can I solve this problem? And there are many ways of solving the problems. One option is to keep going back to my GP, and he places me on one medication or the other. He makes some recommendations. They don't generally recommend anything in relation to diet, really. They would mention it, but it's not really what they do. They will rather refer you to a dietitian. So what I did is I had to shift my mindset from, you're getting old, you put on weight as you grow old every year. It's okay when you wake up in the morning and your body is feeling achy. I'm like, really? I'm not doing that anymore. I really had to switch over. And you get inspired by people who are of your age, older than you, who are looking better. They are in better shape. They're able to get on with their lives. And there's something that they do that puts them in that position. And for me, and I'm sure you know, it's about what we call lifestyle change. I needed to change my lifestyle. I needed to change the way I eat. I needed to look at what I'm doing right now and what I could change by myself. And that's where we come to the choices of food. I had to look at the choices of food. Food can be very delicious. Now, over the years, literally eating what I want, really. I didn't really put a peg on what I eat or what I don't eat. The 3 main components of our food is protein, carbohydrates, as well as fats. That's all. In most of our foods, that's all we have. So I could tell you that over the years, I eat a lot of carbs. I love my carbs. Rice, potatoes, gari, eba, you know, all those type of foods. And we add in a little bit of protein, but protein wasn't on the top of my list. I just add meat because we're told that we need to have protein. How much protein we're supposed to have in a day, I really don't know, but I should know. And we'll get to that in a bit. I had to say to myself, what type of foods do you really enjoy? And yes, I do enjoy my carbs. But one thing I've learned over the years is the more I eat carbs, the more fat I became. I was just putting on that weight. My goodness. I was getting fat and fat and fat. It wasn't pleasant. So what happened? I made up my mind. I looked at the foods I eat and I said, that's it. I need to make a change. And I decided to go on what we call a high protein diet. And it's more of a lifestyle. And I chose to eat more meat. I chose the animal fat, animal protein instead of plant. And I can tell you, I have tried eating a lot of protein in terms of plant base. But me and the plants, we're not really friends. I can tell you that. I've tried vegetarian diets. I've tried the vegan diet. I've tried the no sugar diet. I've really tried a lot. I just needed to say, look, what is it you enjoy when it comes to eating? I like my meat. I think you might tell where I'm going to. So how I started my journey was I started on what we call the carnivore diet. And how I came across the carnivore diet is quite interesting. I could tell you that story at some point anyway. And that's how I started. So I went on the carnivore diet for a period of a year. And I was very good, literally. I kept to it. I ate meat, I ate eggs, I had butter, I had all the good fats, and I literally stopped eating carbs. Literally, I stopped. And I can tell you, the weight started to drop. However, at the beginning of my journey of just eating meat, eggs, it wasn't difficult. But what happened was the first week wasn't pleasant either. I had headaches. I was feeling weak. That was constant, just that tiredness where I was literally dragging myself out of bed and just getting on with the day. So that wasn't nice. But then I learned about what we call electrolytes. So I started to add electrolytes into my liquids. I started with LMNT, and there's a story behind that brand in particular. I'll tell you about that too in another video. And things did improve. I felt much better and my weight continued to drop. So what happened? I lost the weight. I was so pleased, but it took me a long time. Sometimes you need to be patient. I did not count any calories. I did not go to the gym during that period. I had stopped going to the gym during the pandemic and I never bothered going back again. But things have changed now. I tell you that. I lost 10 kg. How long did it take me to lose 10 kg? You can guess now. It took me 1 year. I wasn't very happy about that. But then I was quite happy because the weight was dropping. But then what happened again? This is so funny. The weight dropping stopped. And I tell you, being on the carnivore diet, I have been very good. I would say I did have carbs, and this is where my carbs came from. It came from maybe having onion. I really need onion. You know, onion flavors your food. So when I'm cooking my meats, I put in onion. I sprinkle pepper. I use my spices. And this is where all my carbs came from. I did not get rid of yogurts, and I have the plain yogurts. I didn't stop the cheese. I'm not really a cheese eater, but I did have some cheese over that period of time. I didn't stop that. And all of a sudden, what I noticed is the weight loss journey almost went doom, and it stopped. I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? I didn't stop eating the way I generally eat, which is the meat, the fish. I did have fish. I'm not really a fish fan. Chicken, I'm not really a chicken fan, but I will have the wings, and that's it. Weight stopped. So what did I do differently? Obviously, when something happens, you need to make changes. So my thought was, what exactly do I need to do? The good thing about being on a carnivore diet is you're not eating a lot of food. And I say you're not eating a lot of food, as you could tell. I eat meat, eggs, butter, chicken, some yogurt. I can tell you what I eat in a given day because I know. It's very simple way of eating. It's a very simple way of life. So what did I do after my weight stalled? So annoying. For almost 3 months, this has been on like the carnivore diet, and the weight loss just stopped like that. Oh Lord, not very good. So I decided to rejoin the gym. And that's where I am at now. That's where I am. Gone back to the gym. The weight has started dropping. But I noticed one thing that was disturbing my weight loss journey. It's interesting. I'm on the carnivore diet. I'm eating well. I've started going back to the gym. But there was one other thing. And I'll tell you that in the next video what it was. Thank you for watching. Now hopefully over time I would make more talking head videos and share my experiences with you. This is a channel about food, cooking, health. And the goal is to really build a community. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and come back for more. Let me know what you would like me to talk about on this channel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.